guys today, and today's video is going to be about how to de-bloat slash depuff slash slim your face. So let's go ahead and get started. Now if you guys follow my social media, which I will put all over the screen here and also in the description box below, I posted a couple pictures of myself where I get really bloated eyes. Now, I've always had this issue. I know some of you guys have similar issues where waking up with a bloated face or a puffy face is kind of a normal thing. So I wanted to share with you guys a couple different ways on how I combat the puffiness in my face slash slim down my face to keep it looking nice and slim. So first off, let's talk about reasons why your face might be puffy. Now, of course, the most obvious reason is your salt intake. So if you're eating a lot of salty foods, then you probably notice you're a lot more bloated in your face as well as pretty much the rest of your body. Other things that contribute to bloating is not getting enough sleep. You could be drinking excessive amounts of alcohol, staying up late, pulling all-nighters, or maybe you've just had a really hard time and you've been crying a lot, so your eyes are puffy and your face is a little bit bloated. We're all human, and sometimes the situations occur where our face is just kind of puffy. Now, the first method I'm going to share with you guys is probably the easiest way and the quickest way that I can recommend to you guys combating bloat, and it is this. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't familiar with this. This is pretty popular in the skincare realm, as well as if you're an esthetician or if you're a makeup artist, maybe you've seen these around a lot, but this is an ice roller. So let's talk about why I love my ice roller. Now, ice rolling has a lot of different benefits. Like I said, if you're an esthetician or a makeup artist, you probably use this all the time, but for those of you guys who are not estheticians, makeup artists, or skincare junkies, I want to introduce you guys to this little miracle here. Now, this is a natural way to de-bloat your face, including reduce inflammation, help with blemishes, increase circulation, all that good stuff. So I'll go over all the benefits of using an ice roller and how to use it really quickly. So you store this in the freezer for at least 4 hours. This is a stainless steel roller, so it stays really clean. You can wipe it down with alcohol swabs if you're concerned about the cleanliness of it. I actually work from the inside of my face outward. I'm not going to do it right now, obviously, because I have makeup on. But when you have a clean face, you just want to work it from the inside of your face and roll it along your jawline. I like to really get along here to kind of like make my face a little bit slimmer here and kind of create a V shape. And you can run it along your forehead, underneath your eyes to decrease puffiness. And this pretty much immediately corrects that issue. I actually will do this when I'm just like sitting around my house. Like if I'm sitting on the computer and I don't have any makeup on, I'll just run this over my face because it's just honestly so relaxing. It's just like a little mini face massage. But this is amazing for deep bloating your face, getting all the puffiness out. When you run it over your skin, helps get your circulation going. So whatever kind of fluid is in your face, it kind of helps flush it from your skin, detoxifies your face. Now, a couple other things that this is good for is it's also good for if you have acne prone skin. So actually what ice therapy, which is like the technical term for this, is how it helps with blemishes is if you feel a breakout coming along, you can roll this along the breakout and it'll reduce the inflammation, kind of like when you ice a bruise or ice any red spots on your face. It'll help so when you do break out, the actual breakout will be a lot more minimal. You try not to use it on active acne because you don't want to be like spreading around the bacteria on your skin. You can use this to help with the irritation, and it also helps topical acne medication sink into your skin. On top of that, it also helps skincare sink in really well. So if you use this prior to starting your skincare regimen, it just makes all your skincare absorb more easily and more effectively. Since this has such calming properties to it, you can also use it for pretty much anything that'll irritate your skin. Like if you get a facial or a microdermabrasion and your skin is irritated after that for a day or two, you can use ice therapy to calm your skin down. It's also good for waxing. So if you wax anywhere and you know, after you get waxed, your skin is really irritated and red, so this is awesome because it helps decrease the redness, helps any like irritation burn or anything like that go down. Speaking of burns, this is also really good for if you get sunburn, and we all know how good cooling can feel on sunburns or anything like that. So anything really that is irritating your skin, causes redness or irritation, you can use this on your skin to help minimize that. One more thing that I use this, since we're talking about the ice roller, I also use this on my body. I use this on the back of my legs to help stimulate circulation, so that it prevents cellulite on the back of my legs, and this is just so easy to just like run over my skin when I come out of my shower. So it's also very relaxing for muscles, so I'll even kind of like do it under my arms and stuff. I don't know, it's just like whenever I work out and instead of like icing my limbs or anything that might be sore, I can just use this. It also feels really good on the back, so I just love all the uses for this. It's amazing. So on top of de-bloating your face, instead of having like an ice mask, you can use this, which is just easier, it's less messy, and since it's just technically icing your skin in a convenient little vessel here, it's very natural, it's not going to harm your skin. Now I got mine from Vanity Planet. I will put the link down below as well as here on the screen. I also spoke with Vanity Planet, was able to get a discount code for you guys. So the discount code is Morgan Ice. And that discount code is good for 60% off this specific ice roller, which I think brings it down to like 20 bucks. So it's like super cheap, but anyway. Now the second method for depuffing your face and slimming your face in general is an obvious one, which are cucumbers. Now I always have cucumbers at my house. Cucumbers are some of my favorite snacks, so I always have just sliced cucumbers in my fridge. So I will just take a couple cucumber slices, and if I'm laying down, I will put them over my skin. And cucumber naturally has anti-inflammatory properties to them, as well as antioxidants, which help fight free radicals. So it's really good for your skin in general, cooling and calming. And I just like having a little fresh cucumber mask. It's natural, so you're not putting anything on your skin that will irritate it. It's just cucumbers. And I like to keep mine chilled, obviously, and it just adds to it depuffing and de-bloating my face. So cucumbers are another way that you can do that. Moving on to another thing I know I've talked about benefits of green tea in the past for your skin, so I'm just going to talk about it really briefly on how to use it topically on your skin to de-bloat your face and kind of give yourself a green tea facial. So I drink a lot of green tea. I drink green tea 2 to 3 times a day, so I always have my green tea bags, which I will throw in a baggie and store them in my freezer or my fridge just for use later on. It's kind of like recycling, so I don't just throw away the green tea. So once the green tea has been chilled in the little baggie, I'll remove it and just kind of do the same thing with the cucumbers. Put it on my skin, just kind of use it on my eye area, which really helps with the puffiness when I do wake up in the morning and have kind of like that awful kind of like heavy eye feeling. It just makes my eyes feel so refreshed and really perks up my skin, opens up everything. And what green tea is really good for is it's really touted for its antioxidant properties. Like I mentioned with the cucumber, antioxidants are great for fighting free radicals, which are just everywhere in the air. If you live in a polluted area, free radicals are constantly kind of wreaking havoc on your skin. So anything that you can do to fight the free radicals is going to help your skin not only look and feel better, but later on, 20, 30 years down the road, you won't have as much damage from free radicals. Green tea is also really good for soothing the skin in general. So if you do have irritated skin from, say, like rosacea or acne or blemishes, anything like that, green tea is a really natural way to kind of help soothe the area and make it just feel a lot better. So just in the act of also making it cold and applying it to your skin, it also kind of does the same thing that the ice roller does, helps relax and soothe the skin. A lot of these techniques that I'm going to be talking about is going to be involving kind of like ice therapy. Now this is one of my favorite ways to help combat bloat in my skin, and it's probably a way you might not have heard of before. It's actually using cooled coffee. So I always drink coffee every single day. So I always have a little bit of coffee left over in my coffee pot from the morning. So what I'll do sometimes is if my face is bloated, I'll pour it into a mug and store it in the fridge for a couple hours. Then I'll soak cotton pads in the cold coffee, and I'll use the cotton pads that you can separate the layers and kind of pull them apart, and then I'll wring out the coffee from the cotton pads, using it as a sheet mask just topically on my skin. And again, the act of having something cool on my face helps de-bloat it, but because it's caffeinated, it really revitalizes and refreshes the skin, so it tightens your pores and really just gets the blood circulation going on in your face. So you kind of, again, helps flush out the toxins, helps bring blood back to your face, and just kind of flushes any fluid out from your skin. Also, caffeine in general is kind of known to decrease the appearance of dark circles because, like I said, it just kind of wakes your skin up. So if you do have issues with dark circles and you're looking for something to naturally help with that, definitely try the coffee technique and the coffee mask. It really can't hurt, and personally I like to rinse the coffee off of my skin after I'm done using the mask because I don't really like my skin smelling like coffee. But just the mask in general makes my skin feel awake and refreshed, just like how I love my coffee in the morning. Now the fifth fifth method, this one you guys might not like, but it is a method I swear by, and it is actually working out. Now, I usually work out in the mornings. I try to get it done just because if I work out in the morning, I'm more likely to get it done and get it in for the day versus later on in the afternoon. But I like to sweat so that anything that's sitting in my skin, anything that might be clogging my pores or anything that might be kind of like stuck in my skin gets flushed out from the sweat, and it just helps my face and my skin feel really glowy. And in the act of being active and pumping blood to other major muscles of my body, it takes the blood that might be pooling up in your face and creating the puffiness or any type of salt that your face is holding on to. It'll help flush it through the rest of your body. And also, obviously, when you work out, you drink a lot of water, so we all know how great water is, and drinking a ton of it during the day, so that just helps flush out anything that might be holding the bloat in your face and making your face look a little bit more fuller than it really is. So that's another method. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, I don't want to work out, but I promise you guys, my skin looks way better when I'm great about working out versus like if I'm slacking and not working out as much. I can tell because my skin just doesn't look as healthy. That sweat just really makes my skin look amazing. Anyways, guys, I hope that was a helpful video for you guys. I was just really inspired to do it because when I was thinking about it after posting a couple pictures of myself with like a bloated face and like bloated eyes especially, I was actually thinking, wow, I really do have a lot of different methods that I personally use to help combat that. And after seeing your guys' comments on my pictures, I realized how much of an issue it is for a lot of us. So I just wanted to share with you guys a couple different natural methods that I use on my skin that's super easy, really effective, cheap, and a lot of this stuff is probably lying around your house. I hope that was helpful, and as always, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. I hope you guys are all happy and healthy as ever. Sending lots of love from me to you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!